Hi, this is Al with Cruising Through Life with Al and Jeannie. Jeannie and I will be going on the Carnival Breeze this next weekend. We thought we'd bring you our thoughts about the Carnival Breeze from the last time we went in October and maybe give you a little bit of information about the ship in the process. Jeannie will join me in a few minutes to talk about what her opinions of the ship. And in the meantime, stay right there. Hi, I'm Al.
And I'm Jeannie.
And we're Cruising Through Life
with Al and Jeannie.
Hi, as I mentioned before, Jeannie and I will be going out on the Carnival Breeze this next coming weekend. And we were on that ship also back in September for an Eastern Caribbean trip. This time we're going out on a Western Caribbean trip. So we thought we'd maybe give you a few facts about it and our opinions of the Breeze. Give you a heads up right off the bat, the Breeze is by far my favorite ship out of all the ones we've been on. We've also been on the Carnival Sunshine, the Carnival Conquest, and we did like those as well, but the Breeze for some reason just kind of had everything that we wanted and seemed to be about the right size. The Carnival Breeze is a Dream class ship. That is a class that also includes the Carnival Dream and the Carnival Magic. So those are all pretty much identical ships. They're all sister ships. The Carnival Breeze was built in 2012 and it was refurbished in 2017. And the refurbishments included like adding an alchemy bar, Guy's Pig and Anchor, new carpeting, wall coverings, the whole works. It was pretty much redone 5 years after it was built. A little bit about it, the top speed is 41 knots or 41.7 knots, and that's about 25 miles an hour, almost 26. It holds a passenger load of 3,690 people. So it's not a gigantic ship like some of them, but it's a nice mid-sized class ship. It's very comfortable. It has all the amenities like I mentioned that we like. It also has a crew of 1,386. It's 130,000 gross ton, and it's 1,004 feet long. Some of the restaurants that are included on the Carnival Breeze are the Guy's Burger Joint. My opinion, probably the best burger at sea. They make outstanding hamburgers. It's pretty busy when you first get on the ship, unless you're one of the first ones there. Simply because everybody wants to have one, and it seems to be one of the things you do when you first get on a ship. You get a drink and you get a Guy's Burger. So that's one of those that you're going to probably want to catch at a later time, unless you get lucky and it's not busy at the moment. But they do move very fast. They make a lot of hamburgers in a short period of time, and they're outstanding hamburgers. I mean, they're really good. They also have Guy's Pig and Anchor, which is also very good. Probably the biggest thing about Guy's Pig and Anchor too is, again, the line is quite huge, and it's only open at lunchtime. So it makes it a little bit harder to get in there. It's not open all day long or a good chunk of the day like Guy's Burgers is. One of our favorites that we just found the last time we cruised on the Breeze was the Blue Iguana. We had heard about the Blue Iguana breakfast burritos, and it probably ranks right up there with the steak and eggs at the MDR for me. I really enjoyed that, especially with the crispy potatoes. We can thank Jeannie from Lido Buffet. She's the one who brought that to our attention last time. And I think we had it twice, if I remember correctly, and I can guarantee this next trip it'll be at least twice. They also have the Pizza Pirate, which is a 24-hour pizza place that you can order pizza from. And now with the new app, you can be anywhere on the ship, and for $5, they'll deliver a whole pizza to you wherever you're sitting. So that helps too. It could be to your room, it could be to the Serenity Deck, it could be wherever you're sitting. They will bring the pizza to you for $5, and you can order it on the Carnival Hub app. They also have a Caesar salad there as well if you like. If you ask on demand, it's not something that's advertised, but they will make you a Caesar salad there as well. And of course, they have the MDR main dining room. Can't speak more highly than that of the MDR. The food is outstanding. The service is great. I really don't even know what else to say. Again, as we've heard many times, you've got the menu, order what you like. If you want 2 entrees, order 2 entrees. If you want 2 desserts, order 2 desserts. If you want to start with dessert, order dessert first. It's really have it your way. And if you don't see something on the menu, ask. They may be able to get it for you. There's probably a pretty good chance they can. Then they have the Lido Buffet. Lido Buffet is open majority of the hours during the day. I think it's open until 10 o'clock at night. And they've got all kinds of food. It's a wide range of foods. It's definitely a buffet. In the buffet, they'll have an omelet station in the morning, and in the afternoon they have the deli, or afternoon and evening they have the deli up there. You go up there and they make great deli sandwiches. I mean, they make great Cuban sandwiches, ham and cheese. They're outstanding. In addition to that great Lido Buffet, they also have the Mongolian wok that's open for lunch. Where you go back and they'll make you a Mongolian style meal where they basically cook it all on the grill and put it in a bowl. You pick out what you want and they'll cook it for you. They also have a deli that's open till 11 o'clock at night. I mentioned that a little bit before at the Lido Buffet. That one section that's omelets in the morning is deli at night, so that's kind of nice. And along with it, that good Lido Buffet, of course, with that Lido Buffet comes all kinds of desserts and just about anything again that you'd want. And it's open the majority of the day for you to go up there and get something to eat. Finding food will never be a problem on board ship. I think most of the time I gain at least a pound a day. And I got to be more careful on that because the longer these trips go, the more it's going to be gaining. Along with that, they also have a Mongolian wok that's open where they will cook your food Mongolian style, basically put it in a bowl, and then they'll put it on a grill and cook it up and put it back in your bowl for you. You pick what you want. That's open for lunch. As I mentioned, the deli at the Lido has great sandwiches. That's open till like 11 o'clock at night. So you can always go up there if you're hungry for ham and cheese or Cuban or whatever kind of sandwich. Go up there and they'll make it for you. It is outstanding. They also have what's called the Captain's Pasta Bar as well, where you can go and get different kinds of pasta to eat, during the day. Some of the specialty restaurants, they have the Cucina del Capitano, which is an Italian restaurant. Now these restaurants do cost extra money. It's $15 for the Cucina del Capitano, and that is outstanding food. Along with Cucina del Capitano, they also have the steakhouse. The steakhouse is something that Jeannie and I did on the last trip, and it was well worth it. It was very, very good. It's the ambiance of the place, the food. I mean, everything under the service, everything was outstanding. If you've never done the steakhouse on a ship, you should definitely try it. I was very impressed with the steakhouse. They also have a new one that they've just added since last time Jeannie and I were on. It's the Seafood Shack. They used to have one called Tandoor. Tandoor was an Indian-style restaurant. Now they have the Seafood Shack, and you can get lobster rolls and such there. But that, again, these are all upcharge prices as well, too. So they will cost you more money. I don't know how much the lobster rolls were. I think Jeannie told me they're like $10, something like that, $10, $11. But it's definitely well worth it from what I've heard. We will be checking that out on this next trip as well. Banzai Sushi is a little Japanese-style restaurant that sells sushi. Again, that's an upcharge as well. All of these restaurants are specialty and upcharged over the other free food that I mentioned earlier. And then, of course, you got the coffee shops, which has got all different kinds of pastries and such. And the coffee is extra unless you have the drink package. If you have the drink package, the coffee is free. If you don't have the drink package, then you do have to pay for any specialty coffees or any additional food that you get out of there. Now, there are many things that you can do on board the Carnival Breeze as well. They have shows. They have the lip sync battle, the Hasbro game show, Clue, the murder mystery. They have various musicals and stage shows, usually a couple of them on each trip. I have not been to any of the stage shows yet. We keep saying we're going to go, and this trip, that's one of our intentions, is making those stage shows. So we do plan on doing that. We've had some good friends that just got off the Breeze about a week ago, and Liz was talking about how much she enjoyed those, so we definitely are going to have to try that. Another thing they have is the Serenity Deck, and that's up on deck 12, I believe it is. And that's just a nice place for adults to go. It's 18 years and older. They have a bar up there. You can just sit and relax. They have loungers, and they've got hammocks and different things that you can just lay on and relax up there out in the sun or in the shade, whatever you prefer. And it's just a place to get away from the hustle bustle of the pool and that sort of thing. Last time we were on, it really wasn't all that crowded, so I'm kind of hoping this time it's the same thing. They also have a spa if you do want to get any type of spa, such as massages or shaves or if ladies want to get their hair done, whatever the case may be, they've got a full service spa. You can also go to art exhibitions. Little tip. If you want to go get some free champagne, go sit in on the art auctions. They'll be passing around free champagne while you're in there. I've been through there a couple of times. They got beautiful pieces of art. They can get a little bit spendy, but it's kind of fun just going in there watching the auction. They also have a lot of live music. Everywhere you turn, there's live music going on at all different times of day. The bands have been really good. We've been really impressed with those, and we've had probably the most fun either sitting there watching them or being out there with them. It's a blast. They also have karaoke. We have not made the karaoke. We plan on doing that this time. I'm a watcher, not a singer, but I think it'll be a lot of fun. And one of the other big things is they have Make It With Michaels. Make It With Michaels is a new craft thing to partner with Michaels Craft Stores. And they have a craft room where you're able to go in and build various crafts while you're cruising. So there's plenty to keep you busy. If you got kids, they've also got kids clubs ranging in each of the ages. I have another video out that talks a little bit about that. But they've got kids clubs for you to take your kids to. They also have the Punchliner, as far as clubs, they have the Punchliner Comedy Club. 2 shows a night. One is PG rated, one is R rated. They have the Red Frog Pub on Deck 5, which I've mentioned before. That's a great spot at night with live music. They got the Piano Bar. That's a lot of fun in there. We spent a lot of time last time in the Piano Bar. And then, of course, they got a nightclub, which is just your basically standard nightclub. And it's usually packed, a little bit younger crowd usually, but it'll be a blast to go in there. Different things you can do, also sports, from mini golf to basketball to a jogging track. Now, in addition to sports and mini golf and basketball and jogging tracks that they've got, you also got pools and different pool parties they have, especially during the night. And then I guess I also want to mention the dive-in movies. Every night you got 2 movies. Sit outside under the stars and watch the movies. So there's plenty to keep you busy on the Carnival Breeze. There's no doubt about it. Now we'll get Jeannie in here and we'll talk a few things about what we are looking forward to doing on the Carnival Breeze this time and some of the ports that we're going to. Hi, welcome back. I'm here with Jeannie, and we're ready to discuss a little bit about what we plan on doing on the Carnival Breeze this next upcoming week. What are some of the things that you're looking forward to on the Breeze this week, dear?
Well, I think that we would like to make it to the theater shows, and we are looking at making it to a comedy show. Last time we only made it to a little bit of the, what do they call that? The adult piano show or something?
Oh, the piano bar.
Yeah, that was like really fun. I totally recommend that. So I would like to go back to that. But for sure the other shows, it just seems like we never make it to that. I'm looking forward to checking out the Serenity Deck and kind of just chilling out on the deck. We never really make time for that. And I really do want to make it to one of the hot tubs. I don't know if they're going to be warm or not, but I want to go to one of those that hangs off the side. I think that'd be cool. And then the biggest thing is we got a spa room this time, so I'm looking forward to using the spa. I think that would be really nice, especially like those hot chairs or whatever you call those.
Yeah,
I'm excited for that.
I agree. The spa looks pretty good. It was part of the deal with getting a spa room is you do get access every day to the spa, and we got such a good deal on this spa room we couldn't really pass it up. And there at the spa they have a hot tub, and they have a whirlpool, and they've got a sauna, and they've got these hot stone chairs that are supposed to be really good for you. So we're really looking forward to taking advantage of the spa. I too want to go to the shows. We haven't been to any shows. I think that would be interesting to see. We will go back to the piano bar again, like she said, because that was always a lot of fun.
Yeah.
The comedy shows, I've heard they're great. We've never made it to the comedy shows. So we've got a 7-day trip this time, so I think that we're going to try and take advantage of all that stuff that we never did before. I think this time also, one of the things that we were talking about doing is going to the Italian restaurant to try that.
I think that sounds really yummy.
Yeah, last time we did the steak.
Yeah, Fahrenheit 555.
Right. Yep. We did the steak. Actually, the first time we did the steak, the only special restaurant we did was the steak. Last time we did the chef's table.
Oh, chef's table. Yeah, that's right. And we missed. what was it? The first elegant dinner or whatever. So we missed lobster night.
Yeah,
really, the first.
We've missed lobster night on every cruise we could have possibly got it on. But we're going to catch that this time, too. That's the other thing I want to catch is I want to get lobster night.
Yeah.
But we did miss that because we went to the chef's table, which if you've never been to it, highly recommend going to the chef's table.
Yeah, that was a blast.
But that's kind of some of the things on board ship I think that we would like to go and try and see. Now our ports this time, we're going to be stopping at Cozumel, Belize, Mahogany Bay, Roatan, Honduras, and Costa Maya. And the first stop we've got is Cozumel. What are we going to be doing in Cozumel?
Well, we decided on Mr. Sancho's. So I'm really looking forward to that. For those of you who haven't heard about it, it's like an all-inclusive day type of thing. Your food and drinks are included, and it's at a really pretty beach, and so I'm excited for that.
Yeah, we decided that by watching Pero DJ's videos on Mr. Sancho's versus Nachi Kokum.
Yep.
And we decided to go with Mr. Sancho's on his recommendation. So his and D's.
Thank you.
So we'll check that out. But yeah, we're looking forward to that. That ought to be fun.
That and after we get back from there, we do have to do a little shopping back in port. I know Liz Breen said that they had some of the best shopping, and also EEC Travels said, you know, they shop there. There's a lot of people who do that kind of thing, and I do want to kind of look at the port a little bit, so I plan on doing that. And
I think it should be a blast. It's not that expensive. It's a fairly cheap day for the most part, compared to what most of your excursions are. It's fairly cheap.
Yeah.
Our next trip is going to Belize.
Yeah, and that one, we're not really adventurous, so we're not doing the cave adventure or anything like that. And you kind of hear that you don't want to adventure out too much. The place, where is the ruins?
Oh, the Mayan ruins?
Yeah, that one ended up being too long of a travel day for us. We just don't think that we're going to make that. So I think we're just going to go into port, basically walk around just a teeny bit, eat, and then go back to the ship. So that might be kind of a half ship day.
Yeah, and that's something we've never done before either, is go back to the ship early and spend time on the ship. And that's something that a lot of folks do because when everybody's at port, the ship is fairly empty, and they do offer special spa packages and various things on board the ship. So it's worth it sometimes to go back on board the ship. Our third day, now again, these are all 1, 2, 3, and 4 all in a row. There's like no sea day in between. So that's probably a little hectic for our schedule. But that's another reason we're kind of taking it easy in Belize. And then on the third day, we're going to Mahogany Bay, Roatan. And what are we doing?
Do the hands.
Oh, Roatan.
Roatan. Okay.
So what are we going to do with Mahogany Bay?
So we are going on Baden tours, and we're going to see the monkeys and the sloths and a beach. Now, do you remember the beach name? Breakaway Beach?
Was it
or something?
Banana Beach or Breakaway Beach or something? Start with a B. I can't remember. Very, very pretty beach. I remember that.
It's the Sun and Fun tour. If you're looking on the Victor Baden tours, it's the Sun and Fun tour, and it all depends on what time we get to port. We really don't have very long of a time to actually get there to hold the sloths. The sloths take a little nappy at 11 a.m. and then you can only take pictures with them. Our ship comes in supposedly at 9 a.m. and so we have a little bit of a tight schedule to get there, but we're hoping that we can hold the sloths. I really want to do that.
And we do have Faster to Fun, and with Faster to Fun, you're the first one off the ship for excursions as well. So I think we'll be fine as far as holding the sloths. That's something that we've been talking about wanting to do for quite a while. So I think that'll be a blast.
I think for the monkeys, maybe you'll go in the cage. I don't know if I'm going to go in the cage. I don't know.
Yeah, I will go in the cage. I can't pass it up. It's one of those things you'll never do again anywhere else. So I've got to go in and do it. But it should be a blast. I'm really looking forward to Roatan as well. And for our final stop, it's going to be Costa Maya. And again, that's in Mexico. And what are we doing in Costa Maya, dear?
Well, seems like a really nice port with a lot of stuff to do, and I think that kind of like what Dancer Quest did, maybe take a taxi down to Mahahal Beach. I don't know how you say it, but I want to take a taxi down there and see that for a little bit, and then, you know, hang out in the port. It seems like a really nice area.
So that's kind of the plans. Again, just kind of relaxing and taking it easy. That's something that we really didn't do on the last breeze. It felt like,
Yeah.
even though we didn't seem like we did very much on the ship, it just felt like we didn't get as much time just to lay around and relax. And so we do want to try and get a little bit more of that, and that's why we did a couple of beach days, basically.
Yeah.
I will bring my snorkel gear and try and get some snorkeling in, but I don't know how good that's going to be there. We'll just have to see. We'll kind of play it by ear. But I think this should be a pretty good trip for us. It's all 4 brand new ports that we've never been to before. And so I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too.
Do you have anything else you want to add that we might be doing?
One thing I was going to say is, you know, bear in mind, we're just new to this whole vlogging thing. And, you know, we're really trying to make this work on this next trip to like learn how to talk to the camera and balance out the whole vlogging thing and vacation thing at the same time, and getting more comfortable talking to the camera but relaxing too. So, you know, that's going to be kind of the main goal, I think, because, you know, we want to share. We're fun people. We have a great time together. You know, I want that to come across. So, you know, bear with us if we come off a little awkward, and, you know, keep following us even though we're goofy.
And I will try to get videos out before Christmas. That's my goal. Scotto beat me on the last one. He got his last one from October out, and I still haven't got my 3rd one from October out.
That's okay.
So, but I don't see a real need to start Breeze videos now, and I have brand new Breeze videos to make next week.
That's right.
So with that, we'll see everybody when we come back from our trip on the Breeze.
Yeah.
7 days. It should be a blast. I'm really looking forward to it. I would like to add that if you feel like you got any valuable information out of this, or just enjoyed our company, hit that subscribe button. If you really want to find out when we're putting videos out,
Just wait until December.
Yeah, hit the little bell button over here, and that'll notify you every time I put a video out, whether it's now or December. You'll get notified when I put a video out. Yeah. So it definitely would help. And if you'd like, please leave comments down below. We do read every comment, and I'll respond to every comment. Leave a comment on what you think. Other than that, we appreciate everybody watching. And like we always say, what do we always say? I don't even remember what. That's why I paused. I got time to cut that out.
If you like cruising, you might as well do it. Cruising through life with Al and Jeannie.
And Jeannie. With that, we'll go ahead and close it out. Just remember to go out there and make memories. We'll talk to you later.
Peace.
Bye.